Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So I got a few things I gotta get off my chest here. So it's in my opinion that because I've seen very little support for perpetuation of hemp and what it can do to help out humanity, the planet, and the animals. And I've seen very little attention to humanity's problem with the love of money and materialism. That's two. And I've seen very little attention to wanting to help out starving children. That's three. These are three of the biggest things, in my opinion, that we need to work on as a human species. It's our planet. It's how we interact with our planet, as far as working for money instead of working for love or God. And and that goes back to the starving children, because if we were working for love and God, we wouldn't have starving children here. But we're not. We're working for money or the beast. So this is why there's so much sickness and suffering around. So because I've seen like very little talk and support for these of the three most important things that I feel we need to take care of, I feel like it's now being conveyed to me that y'all have shown your signs. Your character's now been revealed where you're at. It's just where you're at. It's okay. Like, we're all learning, we're all growing. It's just I come across a little aggressive and passionate and even, hateful or angry, because I dislike very much knowing that there's so much abundance here in America, and there's so much money, and there's people that I looked up to who have a lot of money, and yet they still can't even speak about things that could help, like using their money to help out the world when there's so many people suffering. So it's disappointing. It is. But it's part of life, man. Like I said, we're all growing, we're all different levels. I don't know what you guys got going on in your life, so it is what it is. And I'm tired of getting beat up and burnt out and pissed off because I'm not seeing more signs about it, and I'm also tired of beating myself up, just ridiculously, to where I can't even wear a backpack because my body's so beat, because I'm out here trying to be something different, to be an example for humanity and something, and putting myself out here for minimum wage to do a job, to help out kids, to help out the planet, for all of these things, while I'm just completely torn up, and I'm still pretty fresh getting off of drugs. So there's been a lot on my plate, and that's okay. I chose this. I'm not complaining, but I've reached a point last night when I was walking home, because excruciating pain hit me again, and I almost called my mom to have her drive me to my spot, because I was like, I really don't like. If I had my blanket, I would have just slept on the sidewalk. I was that beat up, but I ended up making it. These ibuprofen I have, they're not narcotics. They're just anti-inflammatories, and that they do help my back out a lot. But I'd be popping them too much, so. And then it's like, I want to support a woman. I would love to have a wife. I would love to work things out with Joy if that's something that she's interested in, and I'd be willing to get a job. I really would. It's like, this is also what I need. In order to do this project, I do need somebody by my side. I feel like I need somebody to talk to. I feel like I need somebody to brainstorm. I feel like I need somebody to bounce ideas back and forth with, and to help create this beautiful thing. And two people together in love, that's a creative force. That's a beautiful force that can be used to help perpetuate any type of creation or artwork. So if I find a female who's really interested in that, and we end up falling in love, it's, in my opinion, that's only going to help the project come out that much, more fluidly. But in order to really do that the right way, like I do, this lifestyle, if it's already beating the fuck out of me, I'm not going to bring a woman into this, man. This is crazy. So I don't mind, especially because if I were seeing more support from humanity online and speaking about these things, that would be different. But because I'm not seeing that at all, really, other than St. John, and there was one other female I saw talk about it a few times, but those are the only two, and there's billions of people on the planet, and even St. John, he's got a family, he's got a lot of stuff going on, so it's like, right now, it's just like humanity does not seem like they're ready for that lesson yet, which is okay. So I've just kind of planted seeds, and I've let things marinate in people, and now they're going to be thinking, and things are going to continue on as they're continuing on, and the meek shall inherit the earth. So it's like, I need to remember that, things are changing. So it's like, those of us who have been right, it's just like, I don't I don't need to rush things as much as I was rushing things, is what I'm saying. Rushing is never good. You're always gonna get tripped up and fall and do stupid shit. And that's, I mean, I haven't fallen down and gotten fucked up and all this and that, but I mean, I have beaten myself up to the point to where I can't even really walk around, you know. So, and a lot of that's because I have just been trying to push this project with a lot of intensity. And so, I mean, in retrospect, I didn't need to do that. I should have known that there was, I didn't know. I mean, like I said, I'm still getting off of drugs, so it's like I'm just kind of going with the flow and how I feel with how things should be doing. And I still believe in my heart that these are the 3 most important things that we as a human species can do. So just to me, it just makes sense. So let's just focus on that. And I'm not saying we all have to do it immediately, but like just speaking about these things is where you start. But we're not even at that point to where we can really speak about these things. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna just spend more time focusing on myself, my life, getting my health back together, and also, finding a wife and getting some finances up. A vehicle wouldn't be a bad thing to acquire, because I like to move around, and Little Bear, I like to be able to take him to places and stuff like that. So, there's things that I do, desire and want, and this has been a sacrifice. As I've said, before I left out here, I really wanted to just get the job and fucking pay the bills and do all this and do all that. And, I felt led by the Lord to go and do what I did. And I did what I did. And I really, like, the whole thing that he told me was to go to the mountain and deliver a message. And I've done that. I went to Mount Hood and I've delivered a message. That's all I can do. The message is out there. You guys, it's up to you guys to choose what you want to do with it. And you guys have chosen. So, for now, I mean, things are always changing, but I've been out here for a month saying the same things, and I've seen what I've seen. So, and today I feel like I could stay out here if I wanted to, but like I don't have to anymore. Like, I don't feel the same obligation that I did feel a few days ago to stay out here. It's like something has changed. Like I feel like this is just what I feel. I'm not sure, it could be crazy, but I feel like God's saying that, Buddha, you done good, man. You delivered the message. You put yourself on the line. You've really, made sacrifices for the word. And, he knows what I've been doing this for. Nobody else has to know that, but I know that I feel this way, and I know that God sees everything, so he knows what I've been doing. And he wants me to live, and he wants me to be happy. And he knows also that things are always going to change, and he knows in my heart, I'm not here to work for money. I don't want money. I like living like this, but living like this in these cities is extremely difficult. Doesn't have to be. You could easily create a little thing that would help people live like this, but that the intent for that is not here. The desire for that is not here. It's another lesson we still have to learn. So for the time being, I'm just gonna play the fucking 9-to-5 game, get a job, go back to my family, say hi to Little Bear, my mom, my dad, my brother, try to make things as well as I can with the household, save up some cash, and see what happens. But so yeah, that's where I'm at, everybody. All right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.